No, Radio Raheem shows up and everyone has to like, okay, it's Radio.
It's Radio. We gotta chill out for Radio.
Radio is a big boy.
Yeah, he's a very, very big boy with a metric fuck ton of money, it seems.
Yeah. 20D batteries for that.
Even in 1989, that's some fucking money.
Yeah.
He's getting a nice boombox. He's got like he's rocking some new rings.
Love,
I guess
hate.
they are love hate. Although with the way it's constructed, it looks like Cove hate, but that's cool.
Yeah. We finally meet Tina, and she's Rosie Perez. Let's be honest.
Yeah, basically Rosie Perez from her
they
first
casted
film.
Rosie
forward.
Perez as Rosie Perez.
Yeah, I mean originally the character like was not supposed to be like Hispanic or anything like that. I don't think they had a race in mind. And once it was Rosie Perez, like, wow, this is what this character is.
We get the three old men in the corner men. Of course, it's ML,
Yep.
Coconut Sid, and Sweet Dick Willie.
Sweet
and
Dick.
they make a point later in the film, like, why is it always got to be about your dick?
It's because I'm Sweet Dick Willie.
When he takes the quickest pee in the history of peas.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah.
The first real story beat of the film is bugging out.
Yep.
Yes, that is Gus from Breaking Bad.
Yes, it is. A very young Gus from Breaking Bad who walks in and wants a slice of pizza. I do laugh at this because I've had people like this as somebody who is in the service industry, where the dude just goes like, he has a slice of pizza and he goes, how much? You've been coming in here 3 times a day for years and you're still asking me how much. What the hell's wrong with you? And then he's like, it's $1.50, and he wants extra cheese, which is $2. I'm like, the whole pizza's $1.50.
That's what
cheese
pisses
is
me off.
$2.
That's what pissed me off.
The shit
I'm
is
like,
that?
What type of fucking inflation nonsense is this? The slice itself is $1.50. You want me to pay more?
I can tell you
for
right
extra
now,
cheese?
in 2020, you can go to a pizza place and it's $2 to get extra cheese on a whole pizza. Why is it $2 then? That's just nuts.
So he grabs like the free mozzarella
the
and the shaker,
Parmesan, yeah,
and then
and then eventually he takes it from him. He's like, all right, that's enough. He's like, wow, you're being stingy, man. Which, to be fair, he is.
Makes a point of sitting down, looking up at the Hall of Fame.
I do enjoy how many times he almost takes a bite of the pizza. Like it's almost like it's a stage play where he's just like holds it up, looks down. Hey, how come there's no black men on the wall? And
ain't no brothers on the wall.
Yeah, and he's like it's my place. I'll put up who I want to put up.
You open up a pizza place, you can put whoever you want up there.
Yeah. And then he asks, first he asks Mookie, and he's just like, hey, Mookie, why isn't he? He's like, I just work here, man. Ask the guy who owns the place, you jackass. He's right over there. So then it starts getting a little heated because Buggin' Out has two places where it's somewhat calm and freaking the fuck out.
Yeah,
hence the name.
He goes 0 to 100 real quick.
Well, you don't get a nickname like Buggin' Out by being a chill dude. So
no, you don't.
He starts freaking the fuck out. Sal grabs a bat, and then, of course, in the only time Pino ever shows any kind of calm, he takes the bat from him. And I'm like, that's... Later on in the film, he would be the one grabbing the bat first. So this is kind of strange for him. But then he just sort of goes like, all right, get the fuck out. And like, Mookie, get him out of here. He's your friend. Get him out.
Mookie settles him down. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can come back in a week, but for now, be gone.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go. Mookie and the mayor. I think this title drop, right?
Yeah.
Mookie, do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Yeah, he calls everyone doctor.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. We can relate. And then he's just sort of like, Mookie, you got doctor, come here. You got to listen to me. All right. Do the right thing. Is that it? Yeah. And he goes, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, literally, there is no reason for him to say it other than it's got to happen.
Smiley's on the corner selling pictures of Martin Luther King
and
Malcolm
X, yeah. And like everybody
draws an X for Malcolm,
yeah,
and draws a king
on it. Yeah, because we do like sort of zoom in on him as he's talking and doing his spiel, and I think that's when is it when Mookie walks by him?
Yeah,
yeah, and then sort of that's how we introduce Smiley. And he's just like, I'll buy one when you get paid.
When I get paid at the end of the day, Smiley. At the end of the day, like everyone has to like usher this guy away, right?
Yeah, he's just a constant like in the background, like, oh, there's fucking Smiley again.
He goes back home. Obviously, it's super hot out.
Yeah.
So you do. They open up a water source.
They open up a
fire hydrant. They get a can already, and then splash works for everyone.
Yep. And everybody's having a good time, and then this motherfucking dude shows up, and I'm like, wow, you're an idiot.
No, well, you're driving through in an open-topped car.
Yeah.
And you're actively saying, you better not get me wet or this car wet.
That's the thing.
You better not...
It's not even a matter of...
You're antagonizing.
Yeah, like, if you were nice about it and just said, hey, guys, you mind just holding off while I drive through? They probably would have been like, yeah, no problem, dude. Go ahead. But he has to be an asshole about it. Yep. He just walks up and just like, hey, I don't want none of you people getting this fucking car wet and blah, blah, blah. It's an antique, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, you're just waiting for it. I immediately, as soon as I'm starting to yell like that, I would have this brain of like, oh, I'm going to get fucked. So I would just turn around and drive away. But no, he goes through, and then, of course, they soak him down, and then the cops show up.
Yep.
And then...
Shut the water off.
Yep.
You want to swim, go to Coney Island.
Mm-hmm.
He's just trying to... Well, it was
this guy. It was this guy. Well, who is it?
Who's those guys?
Mo and Joe. What are their last names? Black. Oh, fucking hell.
Okay.
Ugh,
are they
one
brothers?
Of those fucking guys, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're brothers. Like,
yeah,
okay, we know where this is going.
You're one of those fucking guys.
That's enough of you. He literally goes, just get back in your car and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, like, they're just like, all right, we get it, fuck off. And then they just sort of threaten them of, like, don't turn this on again, and we don't want to have to come back here or whatever. And it's like, yeah, so what? They literally could have just turned it right on as soon as they left, and no one would have given a shit.
Yeah. Vito and Mookie just making... Well, he's going with Mookie to make a delivery. And he just goes, stand up for yourself. Pino's always giving you a hard time. Just stand up for yourself. Be a man.
Just smack him once and he'll leave you alone. And, and he's just like, well, he's like, you shouldn't do that. Do you have any brothers? No, I have a sister. Well, it's different, man. It's different. I can tell you for a fact, it ain't fucking different, all right? My sister used to beat the living shit out of me. And then one day I got big enough where I smacked her back. Never fought again. Not physically, anyway.
No. We get the Spanish contingent of this neighborhood getting into a music battle with Radio Raheem.
Yeah. I to be fair, though, those two mixed together sound all right.
Yeah.
I was kind of down with it, because frankly, with him walking around playing that fucking song over and over again, I never thought I would get sick of Fight the Power, but I kind of did.
Oh, they mentioned that in the film. Bugging Out.
Yeah.
Gets his fucking fresh new pair of shoes stepped on.
Yep.
And it's a white guy in a Larry Bird shirt.
Yeah,
so
of course it is. And then he's walking up his thing because he bought the new house, and like
the brownstone.
Everybody comes running over, and they just start yelling at him and shit like that. Of like making up shit of like, this is my fucking block, and I'm gonna fucking next time I'm gonna fucking kill you and all this. I'm like, dude, it's a shoe, but. I don't know. I've never cared about nice sneakers, so I don't give a shit, I guess.
Trust me, that's a thing.
Oh, I know it's a thing. I've heard it, but I still can't understand it myself.
I was born in Brooklyn. Oh,
yeah,
just losing
it. Yeah, because what did they say? Go back to Iowa or something? Yeah. It's like I was born in Brooklyn.
White people could be born in Brooklyn too.
Yeah, there are other lots of people are born in places.
Mookie and Pino and Vino, and this is where. Okay, go. Do what he's making fun of you. Go.
Yeah, because he's doing it for the umpteenth time, even that day where he's just giving him shit, and Mookie's like, so fucking hit him back. And then Pino's like having none of this, and he's like, can I fucking talk to you for a minute?
Oh yeah, and
he pulls him aside and just like, I don't want you fucking telling my brother this shit, and this none of your business, and blah blah blah, and even Sal's like, he's like family, fuck off, kind of thing.
I mean, later on, I love how he points out, like, who's your favorite actor?
Yeah. This is one of my favorite things. It's like, who's your favorite, what was it? Who's your favorite actor? I can't remember.
Eddie Murphy.
Was it Eddie Murphy?
Who's your favorite athlete? Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. And he said, who's your favorite singer? And he said fucking Springsteen. He goes, come on, man, it's Prince.
You know it's Prince.
He's like, no, it's Springsteen. Yeah, it's Prince.
And then he tries to make a connection that they're not. Well, they're black, but they're not. I'm like, what are you?
I don't know what he said, because they're more, because he literally says they're more than, black, and then we'll not say the word that he used, but I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to say? I'm like, dude, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, but he's trying to pass it off as legit.
Yeah.
Good for him for sticking to it, I guess. I don't know. Like, he's got his analogy and he's standing by it, but it's insane.
You got C and his crew getting in with the mayor, and fucking, I think it's Ahmed who just really like leans into him.
Yeah,
like,
he really
you're a fucking loser and a drunk, and they gotta pull him away.
The rest of them are like, "Hey, man, fucking chill the fuck out. He's not hurting anybody." And he's just like, "No, you're fucking this and that." This like DA's like drunk ass, like you're just fucking nothing. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, what did the mayor do? Because that
never gets resolved.
No, it doesn't.
It just the scene just lays there.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's awkward and sad.
Where are we? Oh, yes. Mookie is on the phone, which is weird. Their phone is a payphone at Sal's?
That used to happen a lot. Okay.
Because he's on the phone with Tina, and Tina's like, you can never see me, you gotta come over, your son never sees you. And they keep yelling at him to get off the phone, because his customers, I'm like, what type of bullshit system is that?
No, it's a cost saving measure, because here's the thing. Every payphone can accept incoming calls.
Fair, yeah.
Right? So they buy a payphone and they install it in their thing to accept incoming calls. They don't have to pay the incoming calls, but you pay for out. So instead of having two phone lines for, the delivery service, and if people want to use the phone who come into the store, you just have one. And that's what they have.
But Peter points out,
like
you're costing us business, because the minute he hangs up, it rings.
Yeah, so he's like, like, hey, fucking, because he's getting on his ass, like, of course, because Pino, being Pino, is just getting on his ass, like, get off the fucking phone, because he's just an asshole. And then he literally tattles on him.
Yep.
Like, literally,
like,
Dad, see, he's on the phone, and there's people trying to get in orders. What the hell? And he's just like, Jesus, like. You can see he's had an ass full of Pinot already anyway. Yeah. And he's just like, Ollie, shut up.
Yeah, literally. Everyone shut up.
Everyone shut up.
Then what I can only describe as a racist montage, where it's just characters being zoomed in, naming every gross, terrible stereotype of a certain race.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why it was done. But it's jarring as fuck.
Yeah, because you're like, whoa,
like,
you're
Jesus, this is a fucking, I don't need to hear this today.
Got one guy talking about Italians, one guy talking about black people, one type, I think the Korean guy.
The Korean guy was talking about
Jews?
No, he was talking, no, okay, hang on. I can't believe I'm doing this. It was it was Pino. It was Pino talking about black people. It was black people talking about Italians. It was the Italians.
He was bugging out.
Yeah, it was Italians talking about the Korean, I believe.
No.
No?
No. He was talking about black people. It was Pino.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Steve, the Hispanic guy.
Yeah, he was talking about the Koreans.
Yeah. And I guess the Koreans were probably Koreans. We were talking about Spanish people.
Yeah.
But I guess that was just like, woof.
It was, yeah, and I will tell you this from making the intro. That's a clip on YouTube. On like a legit clip from like one of like there's a thing called movie clips there where I pull a lot of the audio from. It's like it's usually like 9 to 10 videos from a movie. That's one specific clip. I'm like, I'm not putting any of that shit in the fucking intro. I'm like, I never want to hear that again.
No,
that was fucking hurtful.
We get Radio Raheem talking about love and hate, basically saying love will conquer hate.
Well, because he runs into Mookie and he's just like like Mookie notices the new rings and he goes like fucking, he asks him like, what is this about? And then he goes into a monologue to the camera again.
Yeah.
But it turns out he was still talking to Mookie.
Yeah. We're going to have to pause. Sorry.
Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, and also the audio might have changed. There's a bit of a technical snafu that we didn't think ahead about.
Nope.
And that kind of is what happened, so we're back to our old miking ways. We will change that in the future, but for now, we're back to this. It will be fixed completely next week, so rock on. Anyway,
so after the love-hate, he goes into Sal's and kind of runs into roughly the same issue.
Runs afoul.
In a different way. Yes. This was more about music.
Yeah.
Because it's Radio Raheem. Wherever he goes, he's got his boombox, and it is blaring. He goes into Sal's with the radio blasting, and Sal cannot stand it. She turned that music off. Now he gets a lot worse.
He does
later about the music.
He does,
and referring to what it is.
Yeah,
he's more just irritated right now. Like, I got a business to run here, and you
can't be blasting music like this. Now,
I think he's like, no music in the store. Period.
He does, because there is no music in the store.
Yeah,
it is weird because I'm very much of two minds of this whole thing, because I'm like, let him do what he wants, but at the same time, especially on the subway, it drives me fucking insane when people are playing their music without headphones. So, I don't know.
I get it that at work as well. I got a lot of people walking around where they have